What's up, guys? So, yeah, I was basically going through my videos and watching a few of them, and I realized I haven't made a video on the emerald crabs yet, which I really wanted to do. And I had, told you guys that I was going to make an emerald crab care video. So, basically, that's what I'm going to do here. And, yeah, because, I told you guys I was going to make the video, and basically, completely forgot. So, now, none of the emerald crabs are out right now. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put you guys down for a second. And I'm going to feed one of these here. It's a top fin algae thins. And just one, and they will start to come out. I have to put you guys down again real quick. Alright, now there it is, real small. The clownfish are going after it. Hopefully my shrimps don't get it, but usually the crabs will sniff it. There's one right there. If you can see him under that rock right there. And they are very, very cool crabs. I have 3 of them in the tank, 2 males and one female, I believe, because one of them has much smaller claws than the other 2, so I assume that one is the female, and then the other 2 are male. And they're just very cool crabs. There's one right there. Hopefully, there, perfect. See, they have that nice green color, which is why, how they got their name, emerald crabs. I named them Oz. All of them are named Oz, like the Wizard of Oz, Emerald City. And they are very, very cool. I mean, look at that. That color is just, you do not find the color green very often in the saltwater aquarium world. You really don't. So I really do like their color, and they do add a lot of diversity in the tank. And you also don't find very many actual crabs that are reef safe. These are one of the crabs that are reef safe. When kept well fed, they will not bother anything really. I've never seen these guys bother anything. I've seen my clownfish get right up next to them, and they kind of put up their claws like they're big and tough, but they never do anything. And they're just they're very not aggressive at all. I've never seen them show any aggression, whatsoever. The reason I put off getting these guys for so long is because I thought, I've heard, things here and there on forums and everything, that emerald crabs can be aggressive, or that they can catch small sleeping fish. I definitely have not seen any signs of aggression from them. And, even when I'm feeding the tank, and they have the food, and everyone's going after him trying to get the food, he never really defends. He doesn't fight back. He just kind of runs off and hides under his rock and eats the food he caught. But so definitely not aggressive crabs. So from what I've seen, in my experience, they are not aggressive at all. And now here's the main reason most people get these crabs, and that is to eradicate bubble algae. For those of you who do not know what bubble algae is exactly, bubble algae, they literally, let's see, there's some in the back. There. See, it's kind of green and shiny. There's some caught in the power head. Right there. They look like green bubbles stuck to your rocks, live rock. And they feel like they're rock hard, and many people don't know what they are. When it's their first tank, I didn't know what they were for the longest time until I finally found out what they were. And so, they started really taking over the tank. They were everywhere, pretty much. And I was having a real problem with that, and I didn't, they looked very ugly and strange, and I wanted them out. And, the only thing I really heard that would take care of bubble algae were the emerald crabs. And, they had this reputation of really just being beasts when it comes to bubble algae and taking that out. They just, so, and I thought, people might be exaggerating the story and everything like that. Guys, after I put these crabs in my tank, they completely just plowed through the bubble algae. Right there, this whole area of the rock. If you watch my videos, some of my videos that I made before, the video titled New Additions, you will see right here, in this area specifically, there's just bubble algae all over, and it doesn't look very nice. It didn't look very nice at all. And literally as soon as I put these guys in the tank, they were right on that, just plowing through it like it was nothing. And that was very amazing. And after about a week or two, it was completely gone. Really, the only bubble algae I see in the tank would be little tiny bits on the back wall. I can honestly only see about 3 or 4 bubbles, and then of course there's a few stuck to the power head. But other than that, completely gone. I mean, these guys, I've had them in the tank for about, I'd say, over a month, and they just are amazing. And so definitely not aggressive. Definitely do not. I've never seen them show any aggression at all. I mean, I've seen my rural grandma go after them and kind of nip at their face, and I've seen my female clown go after them and show aggression, and they never defend themselves. They're absolutely completely peaceful from what I've seen. Just completely peaceful. I've seen my starfish there in the cave, my serpent star. He reaches out and tries to take food from them. They never pinch him or show any aggression to him. So definitely peaceful crabs. And I mean, overall, I honestly cannot, say anything bad about these crabs. They've just done nothing but good for this tank, and I am absolutely glad that I added them to the tank. Fantastic additions to your cleanup crew. I can see that they do more work than the hermit crabs from what I've seen. So, also they were only about, I think, $8 each, something like that, and definitely worth the money. Okay, I know that might seem a lot of money to pay for a small green crab that you think might just always hide and won't really do anything to the tank. I promise you guys, they are fantastic additions. I recommend them to every single tank out there. Definitely great additions. Now, the main problem with bubble algae here is bubble algae, unlike hair algae and film algae and all that stuff, bubble algae is not, it does not populate because of phosphates or nitrates. It literally comes on the live rock, and the little spores just kind of move around the tank. And any time that spore lands on something, it starts to produce bubble algae in that area. And they're very difficult to take care of because no matter how many water changes you do, cut back on feeding, you buy yourself a protein skimmer, there's really nothing. It's very difficult to get rid of this type of algae specifically. You go in there with your hand and try to pick it off of the rock, and they'll pop. And when they pop, just all the spores release back in the water, and it's just adding more bubble algae to the tank. So I'd say definitely these would be your best bet if you have bubble algae in your tank. Absolutely, completely, 100% recommend these crabs to you. I've had people telling me constantly throughout the time of me having this channel, get emerald crabs, they'll take care of that bubble algae, and I completely agree with that. They are absolutely amazing. And now, I do the extra feeding every once in a while for my cleanup crew, just to keep them in line and keep them from ever going astray. And certain crabs are opportunistic feeders, and I don't want them ever going after each other or killing snails or going after fish or anything. So I do supplement their diet about once a week with 2 or 3 of those little algae discs you saw, and that keeps them well fed on top of their diet of just detritus and everything. But yeah, thanks for watching, and definitely please subscribe if you like this video, if you like my channel. Please thumbs up the video if you like the video. Leave a comment if you have any questions about these crabs or really anything in my tank. Yeah, so comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.